You want to know what Tikkun Olam is? When good rules and dominates and subjugates Ra. Which means, when Klal Yisrael rules the world, when Klal Yisrael is supreme, and the nations of the world are subject to the Jewish people, and under the umbrella of the Jewish people, they have rectification, they have tikkun. That's Tikkun Olam. Tikkun Olam is not teaching about recycling. Recycling is not Tikkun Olam. Tikkun Olam is not save the planet. Tikkun Olam is not the ozone. Tikkun Olam is when Jews are shomrei Torah u'mitzvos, and the Gentiles recognize the supremacy of the Jewish people, and they assist us. That's Tikkun Olam. In other words, a guy has tikkun when he's able to recognize the supremacy of the Jewish people and try to assist the Jewish people in any way. So therefore, the Jewish people are elevated, and the nations of the world are elevated. It's good for everyone. It's good for the Jews. It's good for the non-Jews. Everyone is better off when Klal Yisrael is supreme. When Klal Yisrael is supreme, they generate Kedusha. They're elevated. The nations of the world recognize that. They're subject to us. They assist us, and they're elevated. But when the Jewish people are not fulfilling the Torah, and we are not who we're supposed to be, then the Gentiles have no one to hang their hat on. They have nothing to exist for. Their existence is not meaningful. Their existence is for the betterment of the Jewish people. The nations of the world, if they decide then to be mevatel themselves to us and make themselves, so to speak, null and void to us, to be our assistants, to be subject to us, then they too have tikkun. That's Tikkun Olam. If they assist the Jewish people, they could then hang on to the Jewish people, connect to the Jewish people. And by God illuminating His Kedusha on the Jewish people, if the Goyim could make themselves a batel, almost like secondary, they just hang their hats on us, they could then get tikkun thereby as well. The nations of the world, they don't have the material. They're not made out of the correct material. But if they allow themselves to shed their identity of 70 separate, disparate forces and subjugate themselves to Klal Yisrael, that, Bizman Shebeis HaMikdash HaYakayim, that was the protection for the Goyim. The Goyim have tikkun. The Goyim have protection when they're able to rid themselves of their so-called identity of Shivim U'Mais and come under the banner of the Jewish people. And their tikkun comes ultimately from subjugating themselves under the banner of the Jewish people.